Today, we're talking about The Pianist, the 2002 war drama that made you cry, made you stare at your screen in disbelief, and probably made you feel guilty for ever complaining about slow Wi-Fi. This is the story of survival, music, and how Adrien Brody became the youngest guy to ever win Best Actor at the Oscars, while looking like he hadn't eaten since 1999. Let's rewind. The Pianist didn't just appear out of thin air. It's based on the memoir of Władysław Szpilman, a Polish-Jewish pianist who survived the Holocaust. Director Roman Polanski, himself a survivor of the Krakow ghetto, took this project personally. Literally. He turned down other big movies just to make this one. And when Polanski takes something personally, well, you know you're in for an unflinching film that's gonna punch you right in the emotions. The film was developed by Studio Canal and Run Team, and the production wasn't exactly Hollywood flashy. No green screen extravaganza here, just raw, gritty realism. They shot in Warsaw and on location in areas that still had World War II scars, which is basically like method acting, but for cities. The attention to authenticity was borderline obsessive. They even rebuilt parts of the Warsaw ghetto, using historical photographs to get every brick and broken window just right. And yes, the budget wasn't blockbuster level, but it didn't need to be. The power here wasn't in explosions or CGI, it was in detail, the silence, and the gut-punch humanity. Here's the story in a nutshell. Władysław Szpilman is a brilliant pianist living in Warsaw in the late 1930s. Then, the Nazis. The film follows his descent from a respected artist to a man just trying to survive one more day, losing his family, his home, his health, and his hope. And yet, somehow, the music never fully lifts him. This isn't your typical Hollywood war film, with slow-motion explosions and a final standoff. Nope. This is survival through quiet moments. The danger comes not just from gunfire, but from hunger, cold, and the crushing weight of isolation. Watching it, you're like, wow, I will never complain about having to eat the heel of the bread loaf again. Adrien Brody as Szpilman is the heart, soul, and ribcage of this movie, literally, because he lost over 30 pounds for the role. His transformation is insane, and not in the Hollywood I just ate kale for a month way. Thomas Kretschmann plays the German officer who delivers one of the most unexpected turns in the whole movie. Every performance here feels lived in, like the actors didn't just play their parts, they moved in and started paying rent. The casting wasn't just about talent, it was about believability. Brody went full method, sold his apartment, gave up his car, broke up with his girlfriend. I mean, imagine losing your house, your ride, and your relationship all for a role, and then still having to pretend to be freezing in an abandoned building while Nazis march outside. That's commitment on a level where you're not even sure if you should be impressed or stage an intervention. And somehow, all of that sacrifice shows up on the screen. Every gaunt stare, every trembling hand, every note he plays feels like it's being dragged through hell and back. Roman Polanski directed this with quiet intensity. No melodrama, no over-the-top speeches, just brutal honesty. He's not here to sugarcoat history or give you a rousing monologue with an inspirational soundtrack. He's here to drop you right in the middle of a nightmare and make you feel it. Polanski's own history as a Holocaust survivor gives the film a weight you can't fake, and it shows in every restrained shot and every uncomfortable pause. The screenplay, adapted by Roland Harwood from Szpilman's memoir, avoids the temptation to Hollywoodize the story. There are no cheesy slow-motion hero shots or dramatic fist-pumping moments, just raw truth, stripped down to its bones. It's like being told a ghost story by someone who lived through it. Only the ghosts are real and they carry rifles. That restraint is what makes the emotional punches land so much harder. There's no cushion, no filter, just reality staring you in the face. With a budget of about $35 million, The Pianist grossed over $120 million worldwide, which, for a somber Holocaust drama, is pretty impressive. Critics absolutely adored it. It won the Palme d'Or at Cannes, 3 Academy Awards for Best Director, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Actor for Brody, and was nominated for 4 more. Even the notoriously grumpy Roger Ebert called it a masterpiece. And if Ebert says that, you're basically canonized in film heaven. Here's a fun fact. Polanski refused to film certain scenes on studio sets because he wanted the cold, damp, and discomfort to be real. Translation: Adrien Brody was basically freezing his butt off in actual bombed-out buildings. Oh, and Brody learned to play Chopin pieces himself. No CGI fingers there. Also, Thomas Kretschmann, who played the German officer, actually grew up in East Germany and escaped over the Berlin Wall. So, when he plays a conflicted Nazi officer, you can bet there's some real-life weight behind his performance. Adrien Brody, like I said, sold much of all he owned and even gave up his girlfriend to truly understand the feelings of loss Szpilman endured. His Oscar win was very much earned. Plus, this was the film that catapulted Brody into international stardom. The Pianist stands out because it's not about resistance or revenge, it's about endurance. No epic battle, no last-second heroics, just a man clinging to life with music as his anchor. And the restraint in its storytelling makes it hit harder than any big war spectacle. This is the anti-Saving Private Ryan. That movie grabs you by the collar and shakes you. The Pianist just looks you in the eye until you're the one who can't look away. So that's The Pianist, a masterpiece of quiet devastation, human resilience, and one seriously dedicated Adrien Brody. If you've never seen it, prepare to feel things you didn't know you had. And if you have seen it, well, maybe it's time for a rewatch. Just keep a loaf of bread nearby. You appreciate it a lot more. Thank you so much for watching this retro review. Sometimes the quietest movies are the ones that scream the loudest. What was your craziest moment from The Pianist? Which moment in the movie had you shook? Let me know in the comments. And if you like what you saw, please do like and share this video. And of course, subscribe to Moviematic. We'd really appreciate it. And if you don't, thank you so much for watching this video all the same. Take care and have a great one.